Okay, so we have the product here. You can see the dark shadow at the bottom. That is the sediment containing hopefully some live acetobacter. We're going to try to get those involved in that gallon right there. A bit of mother of vinegar down here at the bottom, hopefully with some live acetobacter. That's bacteria that consume alcohol and produce vinegar. And we're just going to shoot that in to the tank along with everything else. A little bit of sediment here at the bottom. Let's go ahead and get that off. Put all of that in there. Alright, and now a different kind of fermentation is going to happen where the acetobacter start consuming the alcohol and producing vinegar. You know, now that I think about it, I do have another use for this vinegar for another project that I already have in the works. And today is as good a day as any to get started on pasteurization for the pepper sauce. Bottom. Alright, so how does this work? Well, it works in two ways. One is, since we're overpopulating this particular food with bacteria, in this case lactobacillus bacteria, other types of bacteria don't have the opportunity to move in and expand and grow. The space is already occupied. It's like trying to live in a house that's already full. You can't live there. Well, that's how it works here. The lactobacillus are taking over this entire area. They're not harmful to you. As a matter of fact, they're helpful to your gut. They aid with digestion and a few other things. Okay, so I understand you might have a few questions at this point, so I'll try to address a couple of those. One, why am I wearing so many different shirts? Well, particularly today is a very muggy day, and I get about 5 or 10 minutes worth of work before my shirt becomes dark and soaked with sweat, so there's that. Also, this entire process is taking place over the course of a couple of weeks, and there's been some wardrobe changes that take place during that interim time period. Okay, enough of the silly questions. Okay, one more silly question. Exactly how many stainless steel kettles do I have? Several. Alright, now the serious question. Why do you want to boil and cook down your peppers? And also, maybe, why is it a good idea to do it outside if you can? And I'll answer both of those. You want to cook down your peppers for a couple of reasons. One, you want to break the cell walls that haven't already been broken through the fermentation process. That'll help you convert this into a sauce much more easily. And two, you want to make sure that all of the yeast and bacteria that are in that fermented pepper culture are dead. You don't want any live yeast or bacteria going out. Now, as to why you want to do it outside, well, fermented peppers, whenever they're being cooked down, have a very strong smell that can linger in the house for a while. So if you're not going to do it on the day that your significant other and your children are not home, do it outside. Okay, good people. Now that we have our peppers boiled down, I'm going to slide this over to the side here, move my vinegar over. I'll save that for our fuel tank. I'm going to plug in our blender. Like so. And make sure it works. I think it works. Alright. Now the fun part. let's load the blender with nice pasteurized peppers. Still hot. Let's go to chop. We'll let it just work for a while. And while it works, we're going to do a little bit of cleanup work here. Of course, we got our sink here, fully functional. We're going to go ahead and take a moment to clean out our kettle a little bit. Now once we're happy with the amount that this has been blended, we'll go ahead and stop it. Hopefully that should be pretty fluid. Go ahead and take our pureed hot pepper stuff. Once again, do not get this into your eyes, people. Do not get it into your eyes. It is almost dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this part pretty quick because that's headed our way. Water out. Okay, that's hot. Okay, more milk in just a second. But in between now and then, we're going to take a little bit of this vinegar. Okay, now while it's going to mix itself, alright, we've blended it up good. We've mixed in our vinegar. We're now almost to 3.5 cups. I wanted to have a full quart, but I really can't justify adding that much vinegar to it. These bottles used to have a pepper sauce in them, so it seems only fitting they should have a pepper sauce in them again. Only this time it's one of my making. Okay, now we will use one of my favorite gardening tools, a stick, to help us get the rest of this green chili sauce through the funnel into the container. Okay. Nice and thick. Alright, good people. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 bottles of green sauce ready to go out on the road with Mary because she loves her hot sauce. I still have about a good, probably 3 more jars of it left here. I just have to wrestle out the jars. But anyway, that's all I've got for you today, good people. If you found this video informative or entertaining, you know what to do. I'll catch you next. Hot.